TY had actually reached out to me around this time. I think I had messaged him on Instagram, and he was like, yeah, bro, the police got me. I might be doing some time and all that.
Oh yeah, right, I call it Jug Season.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jug from Jug Season. We back with the UK reaction for y'all. We got my boy Fessified with the UK drill rapper that changed his life around. The video is about my boy TY CGM. He's a drill rapper from London, a part of the CGM camp, Digga D, Taze, Huncho, Horror One, all of them, you know what I mean? That's kind of like the crew he's a part of. I've been following bro on Instagram for a minute. I've been seeing him down there taming snakes, crocodile hunting, doing it all, the whole nine, you know what I mean? He's real in tune with the wildlife and all that. And like, I've been telling bro for years now, I love to see the growth. So I'm definitely happy to see like the UK rap scene and everyone finally giving him his flowers on that. I do remember about like a year ago or so, cause me and TY, we correspond head ass, you know what I mean? We talk a little bit. I reacted to one of bro's songs a few years ago. He had tapped in, followed me, and you know what I mean? He's one of the few drill rappers that still tapped in with me over the years, even like as I didn't react or whatnot. If I comment on one of his story posts, you know what I mean? He'll comment back, show love, all that. We do have a quick message from TY CGM, so let's get into that real quick.
Yo, my people, just want to shout out my boy Jug Season. Go check him out on YouTube. Go subscribe, go share, go like his content. It's the best content out there. Bow.
Shout out my boy. I was trying to get him to do a video, you know what I mean? But he's a rapper, you know, with rappers, things kind of get delayed. We communicating through Instagram. He got life, you know what I mean? He got to live, so we ain't even stressing about it. So yeah, before we get into the reaction, I do got a couple orders of business. I got 3 story times out. If you're a reoccurring viewer, you already know, but the new viewers, you gotta know. So yeah, I had stopped doing YouTube for 3 years. I was going crazy on the UK reaction, so I got the story time. Why I stopped doing YouTube, or it's gonna be over here actually. Why I stopped doing YouTube / my apartment burned down and my dog died. Go check that out, because my apartment burning down is what gave me the fuel to get back on YouTube right now. RP Belly. We also got the I crashed out on a low-ranking gang member. Go tap in with that one. Definitely a lot of emotion in that story. And last but not least, we got the my roommate was shot by a Somali pirate in East Phoenix. Good story times. I ain't gonna hold you out too much longer. Let's get to it.
A drill rapper that changed his life like no other. Ty is doing something you would never expect with animals now.
That's what I was saying. My boy was down there in the Amazon. Y'all seen him with the snake? Trying to psych it out, trying to, you know what I mean? I couldn't do that. I mean, my whole thing with snakes is, I do, like, I could be around a snake. I'm not one of those people, like, I seen videos where they pull a snake out in Walmart and people, like, they jump and whatnot. I'm not going to jump if I see a snake, because I do understand that, like, snakes, they're more reactive than, like, proactive. So as long as you don't really mess with a snake, it's not just going to, like, slither up on you and try to get you. But I just ain't going to pull up on a snake like how TY did. But that's why he's a nature man. You know what I mean? TY from the wild. You heard?
He was actually part of that collective with Diggity, Sav, that got the order not to rap about certain things. His mugshot was on there. It was described in the media as a drill rap gang armed with machetes caught by police before attacking rival. He was arrested with them, but now he's changed his life around. Of course, that situation happened all the way back in 2017, but he's found his purpose now. And he's focused on content creation through the most exotic animals.
What's going on, everyone? It's T-Rock from the Wild.
See?
This here is your Brazilian.
What is you on, fam? What is that, a tarantula? See that, I couldn't do it. Even at night, because I heard years ago that they'd be like, oh, X amount of bugs crawling in your mouth, crawling your nose, crawling your ears while you sleeping. I'd be having paranoia in my sleep already about the tiny bugs that be crawling in there. Nah.
Black tarantula.
Hasn't been the smoothest journey for him transitioning. Around 10 months ago, he said, yo, my wild family, hope everyone's healthy and chasing their dreams. I know some of you guys have been wondering where I've been, because I haven't been posting lately. Unfortunately, after arriving back to the UK from South America doing some work, I was arrested and in prison for a crime dating back to 2022 that I was bailed and released under investigation.
So this is, I think I started to get into it and then I got caught up with promoting and all that. So yeah. TY had actually reached out to me around this time. I think I had messaged him on Instagram, and he was like, yeah, bro, the police got me. I might be doing some time and all that. And I was like, damn, I was sick. I'm not sure where he's at with these court proceedings, bro. Hopefully you beat the case. If you're still fighting that, you know what I mean? I hope you beat that, gang. Prayers up to you if you're still fighting that for sure. Like I've been saying, the UK police, when they want you, they definitely coming for you. You know what I mean? Like, if they want to build a case, they're going to investigate and try to build some type of case. I remember a couple of years ago, I was reacting to Bandwagon Bam and his mom reacting to the King Von story or whatever. And Bandwagon's Bam mom said one thing about the Met Police: if they want someone, they're going to get someone, even if it's the wrong guy. And the Met Police, they see T.Y. trying to change his life around. They seen that he's coming back from the Amazon doing positive stuff, but they still want to halt bro up and mess with him and try to stagnate whatever positivity he is doing. Because now, look, y'all stop, let's say that y'all did blemish his image and all the people who was trying to mess with him on his T.Y. from the Wild type vibes, like all of those people in the Amazon, all the zookeepers and whatnot. What if they seen this and thought bro was on some craziness? Thank God they didn't. Thank God they know bro's character and know he's a real one and all that. But let's say they seen that and was like, oh no, he's a crazy man, he's a madman. My bad, someone's walking nuts on this, you know what I mean? You know, I was happy when I seen bro back on the gram doing his thing. You know what I mean? I'm not sure, like I said, if he's out on bail and all that, but I'm glad to see that whatever connections he made, they're still rocking with him. They know that he's a good dude. And yeah, bro's a good dude for sure. Y'all see how he did that that shout out for me and all that? Like, most rappers wouldn't even do that. They would have ignored me.
For last year, I want to be transparent and express my apologies for any disappointments this may have caused. I want you to know that the person who made those mistakes in the past is not the same person I am today. It just goes to show some of the bad choices you make today can catch up. Over a long period of time now, I've worked tirelessly to turn my life around and focus on something positive and meaningful. I receive messages every day from people talking about my transition. Let's hope open their eyes.
I'm one of those people.
I want you all to keep at it. This setback is not the end of my journey, just another chapter in my story. I'm going to use this time to learn to reflect, and basically said he'll be back soon. And now it seems like it's growing more than ever. At first,
I never seen that message right there. I never seen that message. But nah, I'm glad. You know what? I'm glad that bro took that on the chin, stayed positive through it, and got out and kept it pushing.
people were making fun of him for doing this line of work. They were stuck
That's
on
goofy.
Reddit, and people were saying, never understand why people try to pop a man down for doing positive shit.
That's goofy. That's goofy. People try to make fun of me for doing this YouTube thing. I remember, like, everybody was rapping. If you go look at the first video I put on this channel, everybody was rapping. I was like, I want to do something different. I want to make a different lane for my people. Like, bro, just because, like, rapping seems cool and all that, and the rappers might try to act like they do, bro, there's so many more ways to make money. Like, there's so many ways to be cool and make money. Like, bro, this streaming stuff, I done got shown so much love, bro. Like, and same thing with bro. Like, I'm sure he got shown a lot of love when he was doing his drill team. But now that he's doing this, like, bro, like, I done got so much love from me doing this UK drill reactions and just YouTube in general over, like, a period of time when people got the vision. But in the beginning, oh, why are you reacting to some UK reactors for? Oh, why are you reacting? Why don't you just rap? Like, they never understand the vision until the vision starts working. And my vision ain't fully started working yet, but they never understand the vision at first. But now look at bro, going crazy.
It's not boring. The content's got better and better, where he's actually bringing people onto his YouTube channel now and traveling the world to do this. And some of these have been doing crazier numbers than he ever even did in drill. Anyway, 379,000 likes and 22 with a snake.
See all that? All that? Nah. Ain't no way. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no, get Blick. Grab Blick. Grab Blick. We blicking a snake down. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
He's a bit pissed off with me right now.
Oh yeah, he's pissed off for sure. Look at how you manhandling him.
These guys are the kings of the jungle.
I bet they are.
Even the mainstream platform Sky News, that was once reporting on this guy getting arrested and putting his mugshot up on the news, is now interviewing him about him changing his life around and doing something.
Hey.
One of the country's most famous drill artists, rapper T.Y., has his sights set on becoming the next Steve Backshall. The rapper was part of the drill group 10.
Who's Steve Backshall? I thought it was Steve Irwin. I'll be high.
11, who hit the headlines when they were given a criminal behaviour order. But now, TY from the Wild has rebranded himself as an animal enthusiast, aiming to educate youth about conservation and promote an alternative path away from crime. Sky's arts and entertainment correspondent Katie Spencer reports.
From postcode wars to Python, TY, a former drill rapper turned TikTok wildlife presenter. An unlikely career swap, but when you've been stabbed 4 times on the streets, you're certainly not fazed by a snake bite.
He thinks I'm food right now, he doesn't realise I'm too big for him.
You're where I'm from, you're not really exposed to wildlife, so I feel like there's a major gap between the youth and wildlife that it needs to be filled.
Now we're moving into more short form content, which he's tapping into. Stuff like this is captivating when he's going face to face with a snake, this venomous.
This is a king cobra, highly venomous snake.
I'm the only one my age in West London with a cobra.
As you see, just get mad.
Okay, TY.
I'm not sure.
Hey, what you know about that, TY?
Focus on this, or he will return with a different style in that as well. But he's got songs with multi-million views and dropped numerous tracks. Obviously, association to Diggity, who I believe when he comes out of jail will be bigger than ever. This guy is so young, got so much potential, but always gets locked up. A lot of rappers care about the up and coming and the youth that are getting involved in wrong situations, but not many drill rappers have taken a forefront or be seen that talk the most reckless stuff. And it's good to see Ty, who had a music career and had friends that could push him even further in it, take a new step forward, trying to do something positive and also inspire people to do it. He had said this.
She wanna take a trip and fly out. I wish I could.
What he's doing now is worlds away from what TY was famous for. Once a platinum-selling drill rapper and part of the pioneering rap collective CGM, he made headlines alongside rap.
I actually think that's the song I reacted to that made TY follow me. I think so. Shout out my boy again. Yeah.
Diggity when the police caught them and 2 others in possession of machetes and baseball bats.
Oh yeah, something that Festify hasn't mentioned yet that I do want to mention just in case if he doesn't. I'm not sure. I gotta watch the interview, but I think TY also had cancer and had beat cancer at like 18 or 19 years old as well. And I believe he didn't find out that he had cancer until he got stabbed. Hopefully Festify touches on that. So I do want to know a little bit more on that, but I might have to react to another video. But yeah, that's crazy. TY, you a soldier for sure, bro.
He ended up being given one of the UK's very first music criminal behaviour orders, with the police arguing their songs incited violence, triggering a debate about art censorship.
As a young kid growing up, like, you easily get influenced by some stuff. So I kind of just was lost for a while. Do you know, I never had no purpose.
Has he got you down there with any of the animals yet?
Oh, I'm scared.
Fuck that nigga creeping for, he don't know how.
Little fuzzy dingleberry.
Collaborating with Fishing Garrett, one of the biggest wildlife content creators in the world, has certainly helped put TY onto more people's radars.
Do you want to have a hold? But don't freak out if he wraps around your leg, yeah? Okay.
Offering to give me a lesson, his is quite a hands-on approach. Oh, God, don't scream, Katie, don't scream. As extinction increases with every degree of climate change warming, understanding what we stand to lose has never been more important.
That's the message I want to put across to people. Even if you don't like animals or you're into wildlife, just whatever negative environment you might be in, I'm like a testament. You can see what I've been through, so you can also do the same.
While TY's path to wildlife presenting might be unique,
Up close and personal, right?
being a little fearless, unlike me, is a skill that certainly helps. Katie Spencer.
Obviously there was a slight advantage for Ty because he already had a big audience. He's got a lot of followers and people knew him from music. He's transitioned, but anyone who's got a skill or something they're just into can make content out of it. Content is the way forward, and I feel like the UK right now isn't tapped into with a lot of things that's happening in other countries.
For about an hour, even more sometimes. My male's usually larger, she's a female, so she won't get as big as the males. Absolutely sick. Check her out. Swampy. Oh my god. Eagles, check her out. Let me get the size of her. You can see. Swampy, the American alligator. Check her out. Check the scales, check the teeth. Absolutely beautiful. Let me put her back in.
And there ain't no way.
With CGM right now, it's crazy. They've been dragged into a court case with Fredo, who is in Dubai. I covered it all in my last video.
I did a reaction to that. Yeah, I kind of wish that Festify had spoke on him finding out that he had cancer and all that too. Cause yeah, I believe bro was stabbed and found out that he had cancer. But let me know if y'all want me to react to that. Shout out TY though. Like I love to see the growth and all that. Glad that you out, bro, because I was wondering, I was like, bro told me he was going to jail, but then, you know what I mean, also, you know, lifetime be flying and all that, so it's probably like, I wasn't even paying that much attention to even realize, like that he, like, was off, like, the gram for, like, that long or whatever. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe, we out.
We just want to shout out my boy Jug Season. Go check him out on YouTube, go subscribe.